All right, Iron Man 3, it was good. Met every expectation I had. It didn't really surpass it. It was a good movie. They went back to the basics basically, and they took a lot of that extra like plot development, kind of show why. Like Iron Man 2 was like they were trying to like establish something. Before he reacted a certain way, they tried to explain, well, this is what he's going through, this is how he's feeling, he's about to die, all of this extra stuff. Where it's like too many like plots happening at the same time. Iron Man 3, it was simple, This is a bad guy. I'm going to get him. Nothing about revenge, no Congress, no government after me. This is just me and you, and I'm going to get you, Mandarin. And the Mandarin did something, I'll talk about some of the spoilers at the end of the movie, by the way. So you guys will have plenty of time to click off. But, the Mandarin did something to Tony and, pissed him off. So Tony basically said, I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you. He took a video phone like I'm doing right now. And, he gave him a threat. And we all see that in the trailers anyway. We see that part. And we see the part where he gave him his home address. And then you see where the helicopters with the bombs, rocket launchers, blew his house up. So it was the movie was great, action packed, really visually cutting edge, I would say. Everything pretty much was good, and it was very realistic. That's what I like about this Iron Man. It was like the terrorist was, and the one funny part was, it was like, man, some of the stuff that the Mandarin was saying was like, man, the U.S., they were giving like real examples that the U.S. did. And I was like, wait a minute, he's right. I was like agreeing with the Mandarin for a couple of things. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this is supposed to be the bad guy. But they addressed that too. And like I said, at the end of this movie, I'll kind of go into that. But the reason why, even just an action movie needs to make sense, okay? There needs to be a reason why he feels this way, a reason why we're watching this guy. And I would say they really went back to their grassroots of Iron Man 1, where it's a coming-of-age story, where he starts out on top. They even start out in, like, 99, like, way back in the day. And, he gets knocked off his pedestal some kind of way. And then he has to kind of build himself back up. And I love those kind of stories. It's just showing, like, just stay with it, stay focused. All right, so this movie, I give it 5 stars out of 5. If I had to say anything bad about this movie, I would say, I'll mention that in the spoiler side of this movie. I did see the movie; it was great. I saw it early, but I will get a ticket. I got this movie thing, this pizza. You get 4 of these pizza. They give you a movie ticket to see Iron Man 3. So there you go, man. And you can get these. They were on sale at Walgreens. Product placement? No, I'm just kidding. I won't do any product placement. But if you like got 40s at Walmart, Walgreens, it was like 4 for $10, and a movie ticket costs $10 anyway. So why not get some unhealthy food? And I'm running a 5K. I don't need to be eating it. But anyway, I digress. Let me go into some spoilers, okay? So if you don't want to know any spoilers, click this movie off. I'm giving you time. I'm gonna give you another 5 seconds. Alright, I gave you 3.5. Okay, look, spoiler time. This is what happened. Man, this movie, first of all, Ben Kingsley is like, he's like Osama bin Laden, okay? And how they say Osama's just a front man. He really is not really a terrorist. And Ben Kingsley was just, the Mandarin, he was just like an actor. And he was being hired by this other guy to pretty much, and I want to give some spoilers, but I don't want to give the total movie away. He was being basically controlled by somebody else, and he really didn't believe. And it was funny when they actually caught the Mandarin. He was like, "No, I'm ready to roll on 2 people. I'm ready to tell. Let's make a deal." Like he was really like a bitch. Like it was hilarious. And another thing was, I would say, and it was like the scientist from Iron Man 1, he was in the beginning. and they were like showing a lot of like they went back to Tony Stark's like arrogant time in '99, and then like it was like some stuff that they showed kind of why like his people were like pissed off at him, because remember Obadiah and all of them sold him out. They kind of showed like he was just like an arrogant jerk type of person, and that's kind of why they sold him off in Afghanistan in those caves. So they explained that. The Mandarin, he's really realistic. He's just a human being, a terrorist. He's mad at the U.S. for these problems, and he just wants to see everything burn. And just like in real life, there are some people that profit from that, and those people were actually the bad guys. And then Iron Man had to fight those people, the people behind the Bin Ladens, the people that are funding the Bin Laden. So I mean, that was like a real world. That was really good writing, and just exposing a lot. I'm sure Alex Jones would do a video about that was real Iron Man, but it was great, man. The movie was good. At the end, after the credits, the little Hulk scene, all of that was great. Loved it. Visually, the only thing that I don't agree with, it's like one little thing I wouldn't done. You can read the blog post connected to this to kind of see what it is. But other than that, man, it was a great movie, and it was funny. It was one part where like Iron Man was like strapped to like a bed, and he was like, okay, and he was like waiting for his suit, because at this point he can call for his suit. And I guess he was like in Tennessee. The suit was still in like California or somewhere like that. No, he was in Florida. The suit was still in Tennessee, so the suit was actually flying to him. And so he was like, you know what, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna knock your head off. And he was like strapped down, like just talking crap to these guys. And then when the suit finally came in, he was like beating them up and all of this. And they kept trying to shoot him. And there were like like about 3 of them. And then the last guy, you know, he was like, you know what, I quit. I don't even want to work here. I don't really like these people. And it was just funny, just the way that happened. Cause yeah, and that's like realistic. Like as a henchman, like you can't pay me enough for me to put my life on the line. So that just brings that realistic vibe to the movie. And then another thing is at the Pepper was like the way she was reacting after he gave his like number and address out. No, his address out. She was like, "Look, we're going to stay somewhere. You're a billionaire. We getting out of here." And definitely, she like had her bags packed, ready to go. And Tony was like, no. But like realistically, a woman would be like, I'm not staying here. I'm gone. Holla at your boy. And then that didn't work out, because even after Pepper left, you know, eventually they got her kidnapped. So Tony was right, you know, stay with me so I can protect you. And so these suits can protect you. And the other thing, my last point, when I say my suits can protect you, they're kind of trying to separate Tony Stark from the Iron Man suit. And I think this is Disney doing this, basically, because they don't want to pay Robert Downey Jr. And, you know, he's got a family. He did all, and he even said, my kids are getting to the age where I want to spend time with them. I don't want to be away from them for 8 months at a time. So I think they're trying to separate Iron Man from Tony Stark. So basically the suit can run itself, or somebody can control the suit. I know a lot of times the Iron Patriot, they had Don Cheadle running, Rowley, whatever his name, running that. I'm going to call him Don Cheadle because that's what I know him from. Hashtag House of Lies. But, you know, they had other people in the suit saving the day. Even Pepper got in the suit at one time. And Iron Man, he can actually go like this, like an iPad swipe or something, and send the suit to whoever he wants to. And then he goes like this to bring the suit back to him. So it was a time he did that to a villain. So I don't want to explain why or how, but it was really, really, really good. And I could tell Disney is kind of trying to go post Robert Downey Jr. And they're smart enough to know nobody can really fill that role. So they might bring on Iron Patriot in the next Avengers, or they may just have the suit there, and Jarvis, his artificial intelligence, can be running the suit. Because the suit saved Tony a couple times. Another spoiler real quick. you know, the scene where they blew up his house, he fell in the water. And Tony was like unconscious, damn near. And then what he actually did, and this was so cool, the Jarvis took the hand off the suit. Because each part of the suit is now like detachable. He doesn't like need that machine to put it on. Jarvis detached the hand from the suit. The hand shot up in the air, came back around, and picked up Tony Stark. So the suit saved Tony. And that's what I'm saying. So it really is getting to the point where they don't need Tony in the suit. He's a liability. They just need him to create the technology. And that's how Iron Man in the comic books eventually got too. And a lot of androids and stuff. Pepper Pot was eventually an android too. But not going into that. Great movie, you guys got to see it. I don't like to do product placement, but this is a good deal, this Red Baron. And I'm not getting paid anything from this, so it's not really a product placement, but this was 4 for $10, and I got a free movie ticket. So eventually I will go and see it, because for $10, that's the cost of a movie ticket anyway. So you guys take it easy. Look at the blog post to see what I really didn't like about the movie. Comment, let me know what you thought. Take it easy.